Hello my soul family, welcome to the Spiritual Counseling TV network. My name is Christie Ramirez and I'm your soul coach. Today is Thursday, February 18th, 2021, and today's message, checking my calendar, I was getting confused, but welcome if you're new to the Spiritual Counseling TV network. Every week I pick a day where the daily morning spiritual guidance exclusive video is for free for sample on my YouTube channel. And this is the same day that I will be giving you any updates in regards to my brand, soul coaching, at my School of Light, new classes, new book discussions at the Spiritual Book Club, and any new programs or presentations coming up soon, any new projects basically. And I really hope, first of all, that you all had an amazing Valentine's Day this weekend and you spent it really much in peace, in love, and in self-care, right? And I really hope that you also watched a fashion show event that I did with a fashion cake that I designed. It was a very fun project. It was like an arts and craft hobby, and it was very therapeutic, to be honest. And I really hope that it inspired you because it had a story to tell. So definitely watch that video. It's not that long, and it's here on my YouTube channel as well. So welcome all to my library and welcome all to the Spiritual Counseling TV network. How this works is that there's a lot of other exclusive shows also here, such as a weekly motivational speech, a weekly therapy session. We have a weekly Q&A show where I answer all your questions, and a weekly couples therapy talk show as well. And then also provided by my Spiritual Counseling TV network, I have a monthly The Love Show. That's a special show where we talk only about love, dating, and relationships, and we get spiritual guidance for that month. So make sure that you've already watched the February one, and of course the January one, and the Holiday Spectacular, which was a special one to start up this new year, 2021. Now the March one is coming up pretty soon as well, because the Love Show is always premiered at the beginning of the month. Make sure also to sign up to my free mailing list so that you can receive my free weekly and monthly newsletters where you get extra psychology articles, tips for the week, health and wellness advice. It's very informative, and you also get extra updates and a calendar so that you can stay on top of what's new. Okay, so what is the energy for today? I'm feeling a lot of mixed feelings for today, but let me take a sip and I'll get back to that. Okay, I have been feeling this week to be very slow. I feel like it feels like time has been slowed down, and I feel like it's been for a good reason, to help us to take life at a slower pace, right? More in the present moment, but also to help us to be more introspective and reflective and not rush our life, not rush our plans, right? Because like I said, there's going to be a special spiritual talk and spirituality retreat for this new one in Aquarius that we had last week, and I know that I'm running late, but there is a reason for it, because I was feeling a little bit very much like I needed self-care ASAP, and I was just taking my time, taking care of things in my personal life, and I was being guided to kind of take a break from even social media. So you might have noticed that I wasn't posting since Valentine, right, since the last week basically. And I needed some time to myself to get things in order in my life, in my personal life, so that I can show up as my best. And this is also the guidance for everyone else. Don't give of what you don't have. When this is in a relationship, if you have a family, you need to make sure that your life is also in order. Don't let time slip away your fingers and then live in regret. Because a lot of people in their deathbed, believe it or not, you don't want to be one of those people that then looks back at your life and have many regrets, that you didn't take that leap of faith, you didn't take that chance, you didn't do more of what you loved. And maybe if you're suffering from any health issues or not feeling your most vitality, you don't want to live in regret that you might have taken more health preventative measures, right? So health and wellness is coming up along strongly this year, which I did mention in my new journal This new journal is available for purchase on Amazon already. It's called the Rebirth 2021 Gratitude and Spiritual Guidance. This journal is going to help you on a daily basis and also help you to stay focused and kind of set in motion that bigger picture, give you soul coaching therapy a little bit with these questions that I ask you on a weekly and monthly basis to make sure that you're on track. So you want to purchase that journal. It's only $11 and it's a huge journal. And in fact, I'm going to actually show you that journal. I'm going to also be posting the new promo video for that journal, but it's going to really help you all so much. Okay everyone, so I'm so excited to finally show you my new journal. This is the English version and the Spanish version. So I made a video, like a little sneak peek into the first month. So you're going to know what the first month was about because I know that I'm late. But this journal is going to help you. I promise you that it's going to be your daily best friend. And it's going to help you to stay more high vibrational, right? Because this is what we all need at these moments. We need that extra push. And I feel like this extra push is going to come from resources like this, positive motivation, like my Daily Heavenly podcast show. You can listen to that podcast show for absolutely free. It's only a minute long every day at the spiritualcounseling.tv Instagram page. And if you click on the story, you get an extra quote of the day. And I promise you that those messages always help you to stay in alignment. Whatever time of the day you listen to it, it doesn't matter as long as you get that message. And you know, of course, the daily morning spiritual guidance videos here, exclusive, make all the difference because this is just one day of the week that I give it for free. But imagine having this kind of guidance, and of course it's shorter, no more than 10 minutes on a daily morning basis. It's going to help to start your day on a just whole other vibration that's very high vibrational. And definitely, you know, this is the only way that we're going to keep ascending and evolving on our soul journey, because this is what the journey is about. Whatever it is that you do for a living, whatever it is that's your passion, there's always struggles to make that a dream reality, right? That reality, that dream a reality. And the struggles is what makes the reward taste that much sweeter, right? So a lot of us need that extra push and confirmation and assurance that we're not alone, because many of us are in the same boat, believe it or not. But how will you know if you stay in your own bubble, right? So this is about reaching out to others if you need this mental health guidance. Again, I am offering, I'm available for soul coaching sessions, personal one-on-one over phone. So I'm currently doing phone right now. Special request for Zoom, like a face-to-face, could possibly if we talk over it. But for now I'm doing phone because it's going to be, my opening spaces for now are Wednesdays and Thursdays from 8 a.m. to noon. So the last appointment would be 11 a.m. to noon. And then I think this is a great way as well for people to even be more open about their emotions. Because I feel like a lot of people's reasons why they don't seek therapy or soul coaching is because of this fear of being judged or even a shame or embarrassment, right? So I feel like it's kind of like an anonymous therapy in a way if you're doing it over a phone line, which is what this world crisis has kind of given some people a little bit more courage to step out into the world. Because I know a lot of people have dealt with self-esteem issues or self-image issues. You know, even this conversation has come up with like how some people actually now feel more comfortable walking about in the world with a mask on because they don't have to show their face. Like this is if they have, you know, a lot of social phobias or perhaps social anxieties. And of course this can be also relatable like for seeking psychology help, therapy. That's what holds a lot of people back. So I'm here to tell you that that doesn't need to hold you back. So book your session. You can go to christieramirez.com/booking. And definitely also make sure that you have watched my Lightworker University 2020 to 2021 presentation. It's called The Rebirth and the Awakening because this will really illuminate you as to the transition that we're all undergoing right now with the rebirth, the awakening that happened in the year 2020, and how we can maximize this year, how we can keep this vitality and live our fullest potential and reignite this energy from within, right? Reignite that fire, that passion in our relationships. Remember that relationships is not only with physically human beings, but it's also our relationship to what we do for a living, our passions, our hobbies, right? These are all relationships. So this is a huge message, you know, coming off Valentine's Day and the final weeks of February. This is what it's about, especially this week. There's still healing taking place, and there's still a little bit of changes happening in our life, only to restructure it in a better way. So it's kind of like, think of like when an earthquake happens. The earthquake, if you think about it, is when two plaques below the earth are reshifted to get back into its proper place, right? I feel like this is what's happening in our life. It's kind of like we're having a little bit of a tower moment, a little bit of a shake-up, only to restructure it in a better, stable way. And this stability is going to help us to reach this abundance that we're all seeking, whether it's financially, in our health routines, in our family relationships, in love, in our personal life, in our professional career life, in our purpose. This all is coming together, all very nicely, synchronistically, beautifully together. And we need to trust the process. We need to blindly surrender, because if you keep the faith, God is promising you that everything will be all right. So that's a strong message for today on Thursday. Wow. Let's get a little bit of extra spiritual guidance now, specifically for today. Let's see. And right away we have work with the elementals. And interesting enough, you know, the elementals I associated with everything that's the four elements of earth, right? We actually learned this in my herbology course. There's the air element, everything in nature basically. There's the earth element, there's the water element, and there's the fire element. And if you think about it, you know, the elements are also related to our chakras, which we learn actually also in my Science of Yoga educational course. I give a little brief introduction as to how the elements, the meridians, the chakras are all related. And in my herbology master course, this is all a part of my Body, Mind, and Spirit Health and Wellness brand. You can follow that Instagram page for more information at Christie Ramirez _ Body, Mind, and Spirit. And what this teaches us is that if any of your elements are out of alignment or out of balance, this is where health issues arise, right? Herbs can help you to get in alignment based on which element is out of place, and each element is also related to an emotion. So if you want to learn more about this, actually come with me in my latest herbology master course, because you're going to learn in the first few classes what I'm talking about, and maybe it can illuminate if you're going through any imbalances in life or feeling a little bit weird, or like you need a little bit of extra healing, because these healing cards have been coming up a lot for this week. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. This is a strong message as well, because I feel like we are struggling to perhaps blossom into our fullest potential, and we need to continuously pray to God to give us this endless strength, tenacity, resiliency, stamina, right? And your angels are surrounding you to give you this extra push, to help you to keep rising and keep going. Because guess what? You are a light worker that is meant to show up with your wings wide open, ready to give more love. And you are also an earth angel sent to this planet for a specific mission. Whatever your specific mission is, you need to continuously show up to it. This is about commitment, right? So know that you're safe and protected through this transition. And take time to breathe and meditate, of course, in the process. But know that with a little extra self-care and self-love, right, with all this pink energy, you will be able to continuously show up. So this is, again, the healthy balance between work and play. So make sure that you're also watching the weekly health guidance in my Health and Wellness Forum membership subscription. You can take a look at it on my website, christieramirez.com/health and wellness. click on the tab that says health and wellness, and everything from my health and wellness will come up. It's a really beautiful way also to start the week to complement these daily morning spiritual guidance. Let's get a daily affirmation to help us to feel more confident with this transition, with all of these changes that we're undergoing. I'm still feeling like there's a lot of changes happening, but trust me that these transitions are not forever, right? We did have a Chinese New Year last week, so I feel like, it's kind of a little wobbly and shaky, but eventually it's going to stabilize. So just have patience with this. And again, it's the same messages that I began with, right? Affirm to yourself, I am graceful and I do all things with mindfulness. I love my life so much, I choose to live in the present moment. I am high vibrational, and this is what high vibrational living is all about. It's about being in the moment. It's very simple, it's nothing too complicated. Don't feel like this high vibrational life is out of reach, because believe it or not, it's as simple as just being in the moment. Being in this zen, despite the chaos externally, or even in your own world, right? Maybe if you're going through these changes, it's kind of like when you're moving homes, right? The transition of moving, packing, and then reloading and repacking everything, and then unpacking, and then organizing your new home and structuring, it's a lot of work, right? It's a lot of effort, but the beautiful end result is just so much more beautiful. Imagine staying in a home that wasn't something of your dreams, but just staying there because you were lazy to move. It's kind of like that energy. And then when you finally make that move, and when you finally get to that new place, when you made all those changes and perfected those final touches, wow, it's just so worth it, right? And I really feel like that's something that we should keep in mind. That end result that we're soon enough to reach. So keep this mindfulness in all of what you're doing. That's exactly what the message is. It's very simple as that. And so today I want to bring in angel messages with my Akashic Tarot to give us some extra messages. I love this tarot because there's a lot of messages about the past. There's a lot of artwork here. It's very much kingdom related here, because this is this royal journey that we're all going, the divine journey, and our own royal castle that we are coming about in whatever way that means, right? Projects, entrepreneurship, business, whatever it is that you're doing for a living. And look at this, we got the intricacies and industry card. This is about building each block, each brick, one by one, meticulously setting your plans, reviewing your plans, making those plans happen, and then putting in the work, right? Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. There's phases that you need to go through. And the Seven of Scrolls is reminding us that this is the spiritual journey as well, right? It's a journey. So learn to enjoy the journey and know that the destination is going to be so beautiful. I want to get an extra message to confirm this. What did I just say? We are in a reflection mode. This is exactly what's coming up ever since we had that new moon in Aquarius. And this is about spending some time at night to just look up at the stars, at the skies, get messages from your heavenly angels, from God. Spend more time in nature, and even spend more time awake in the nighttime, because I feel like in the nighttime is where we're getting these downloads. If you're having trouble sleeping, it's for this reason, because we're all going through these, I want to say, like, there's just something happening spiritually, maybe even in the cosmos that we can't see, but we are being affected, right? Because Earth is just a reflection of what's going on in the cosmos. So this is just a reminder that you're safe and protected. So just kind of go with the flow. It's nothing to worry about. If you're feeling out of sorts, or you're feeling like just, I don't know, weird. See, what did I just say? The Queen of Forces. There's forces happening right now. And this is also about, this is kind of like what the ascension journey is about. When you're, for example, developing your spiritual gifts, or when you're working on mastering your talents, your craft. This goes through kind of like DNA and cellular upgrades as well. And I feel like this is what's happening, right? To help us to master our craft individually, whatever that craft of yours is. So we're all going through a lot of changes in our physical world, but also even through a cellular level, which is kind of very powerful. But remember that any darkness or dark night of the soul that you're experiencing, or you're facing any shadows, eventually the sun will come out and this rainbow light will come out to save the day, to give you this hope, this light, and know that it's only going to make you stronger into this queen, into this goddess. And you know, this is about treating yourself as a goddess, right? I see a lot of like sacredness. And again, we got more forces. The Six of Swords is the waterfall. Surrendering to the falls only so we can rise higher, right? The rebirth. Allowing things to fall away that don't need to be. Surrendering to the emotions that are coming up for healing. And digging in through those emotions as well, to give us some clues as to perhaps what it is that we want in life or in a relationship. The balance of the yin and the yang from within as without as well, between you and your partner. So all of these things are coming up for reflection. There's a lot of deep thinking that's going on, and I really feel like the weekly health guidance is going to help you. And of course, continuously watch these videos and all the other exclusive content that I have to offer. Watch the Love Show for this February. It's going to give you more insight when it comes to love specifically. So I really hope that you enjoyed this guidance, and I hope to see you exclusive at the Spiritual Counseling TV Network. You can sign up very easily on my website, christieramirez.com/TV. And I really hope to have more of you new people come and join me. And also make sure to check out my School of Light for classes that I do year round. The Spiritual Book Club, which is a feature in my School of Light. And we're going over the Course in Miracles currently. And it's a really powerful book. These are kind of like happy hour coffee gatherings that we have. It's very fun, and it's very educative, insightful, and it's just very amazing. So again, my name is Christie Ramirez, and I'm your soul coach. And if you want to book a session, go to christieramirez.com/booking. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have an amazing and beautiful day. And for all of you YouTubers who are not subscribed to my Spiritual Counseling TV Network, who are not signed up, I'll see you all next week. Have an amazing and beautiful day. Namaste.